Hey guys, it's Dr. Robotnik64. This is a new features video for Pokemon 3D, and today it's for the newest update to the game, which is version 0.43.3. So yeah, another new update to Pokemon 3D has been released. The reason this is version 0.43.3 was because the initial 0.43 update had a lot of bugs that needed to be fixed, but Nils already fixed them, so we're going to review this update. Now, they've added a lot of new stuff in this update, so you know what? Let's waste no time at all, let's just get right to the new features. The first feature is that, as you can see, the SS Aqua here looks a bit different. When the SS Aqua was originally implemented into this game, I believe it was black, but now as you can see, it's red and white. So it has much more brighter colors now. And you can now get on the SS Aqua because they actually added part of the Kanto Region into the game. Specifically Vermillion City and Route 6 and 11. So in previous versions of Pokemon 3D, you couldn't get on the ship because that sailor over there wouldn't let you, but now, when you try to talk to him, he says, "Welcome to the fast ship SS Aqua. Will you be boarding today?" And you say yes. Robotnik flashed the SS ticket. That's it, thank you. And then you get on the SS Aqua. Now I will say this, the music in SS Aqua is actually pretty loud, so I advise you turn your speakers down before actually going onto the SS Aqua. Then this guy runs into me. "Whoa, excuse me, I was in a hurry, my granddaughter is missing. She's just a wee girl. If you see her, please let me know." Now the thing is that we do actually need to find this guy's granddaughter, because if we don't find her, then for some reason the SS Aqua will never arrive in Vermillion City. Yes, whether or not the SS Aqua arrives in Vermillion City all depends on whether or not we find this guy's granddaughter. That makes perfect sense right there. So I am going to show you here where his granddaughter is. So you go down these flights of stairs right here. Now, there is this guy that tries to block you off right here, but if you have sandbox mode enabled, you can just walk right through him and continue on. I have no idea how to get past him legitimately. I have no idea. So then you keep walking down over here where that girl is right there. I do believe you have to battle her in order to get past her. After that, you have even more stairs, which you just go up. And then you have this room right here. And as you can see, there's the captain, and the girl standing right next to him is the guy's granddaughter. So you just go around the desk here and talk to her. She says, "Captain, play with me, please. I'm bored. I want to play more." "Hi, will you play with me?" "Oh, Grandpa's worried about me. I have to go. I have to go find Grandpa." Then she just teleports us to Grandpa. "Grandpa, here I am." I was playing with the captain and this guy. Robotnik, was it? I heard you entertained my granddaughter. I want to thank you for that. I know. I'd like you to have this. He gives you the Metal Coat, which powers up Steel-type moves. Fast ship SS Aqua has arrived in Vermillion City. So yeah, after you find his granddaughter, the ship arrives in Vermillion City. And here we are now in the Kanto region. So as you can see, we got Suicune here. I have no idea why he's here, though. And then he just runs away. And there's this guy. That was close, I thought I could corner it by ambushing it here, but running on the water is beyond me. Still, I'm starting to see a pattern. Suicune prefers water. That means... Sorry, Robotnik, I have to go. Hypno, teleport, and he just spins to win and he's gone. Yeah, I forgot to mention, remember in Signwood City where Suicune also appears? I never actually showed that in any of my Pokemon 3D videos, but if you do try to approach Suicune, he will run away, and then you get greeted with Usine, and I believe Usine actually battles you after that. So, sorry that I forgot to show that off. So there are some things you can do in Vermillion City. This guy's the leader of the Pokemon Fan Club, and if you just listen to his extremely long speech right here, he gives you a rare candy. You can also go to the Vermillion City Gym to defeat Lieutenant Surge, and by doing that, get your 9th badge in the game, because in the original Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal, there were actually a total of 16 badges you could get, the 8 Johto badges and the 8 Kanto badges. Getting to Lieutenant Surge in this gym is a bit tricky. You need to find a switch hidden in one of these trash cans. If you do find a switch, then the next switch, in order to open these, like, electric locks over there, I guess that's what they are. But in order to deactivate them, you need to find 2 switches. After you found the first switch, the second switch should be adjacent to the first one. And once you've done that, you can now battle Lieutenant Surge. Now, Lieutenant Surge is pretty difficult. You'll see what I mean in just a second. Let's talk to him. "Hey, you little tyke. I have to hand it to you. It may not be very smart to challenge me, but it takes guts. When it comes to electric Pokemon, I'm number 1. I've never lost on the battlefield. I'll zap you just like I did to my enemies in war." Yeah, he was in the war, apparently. So first off, he has a Raichu, which is level 51. So this is where the gym leaders start getting pretty difficult, but this is not so difficult because, well, my Tentacruel's already at level 63, although it's not really a good idea to be battling an electric-type Pokemon with a water-type, but I will say this, though. If you have ground-type Pokemon, then defeating Lieutenant Surge should be easy, because ground-types are not even affected by electric-type moves. And I do have a part ground-type Pokemon, which is Nidoking, which I was apparently too stupid to use while I was recording this footage that you're seeing right here. But that's it for his Raichu. Then he sends out Electrode, which is level 47, so he's a little bit easier to defeat. The only thing, though, is that Lieutenant Surge can actually use full restores. He doesn't use one right here for some reason, but he can in fact use them, so Lieutenant Surge's other Pokemon include another Electrode, an Electabuzz, and an incredibly annoying Magnemite. And when I say annoying, I mean at this point in the battle, it used Double Team, so I could barely even hit it, and most of the time I couldn't hit it anyway because I was paralyzed. The only thing it was doing was using Supersonic, which missed like 99% of the time. And because of that, the battle was getting absolutely nowhere, so I decided to stop being stupid and use Typhlosion to take him out. And that was it for Lieutenant Surge. So then after that, you get a whole bunch of money, and then he gives you the Thunder Badge. And then after that, he says, Thunder Badge increases your Pokemon's speed. Consider it proof that you defeated me. You wear it proudly. Here? And then he gives you TM25, although he says right here TM24, so I'm going to assume that's just a typo. It contains Thunderbolt. And other than that, that's pretty much it for Lieutenant Surge. So, kind of difficult, somewhat, but mostly just annoying. So as you can see, it's still pretty difficult to defeat these trainers even with level 60 Pokemon. Then you can go to Route 6, which is actually a very small route. You can encounter wild Pokemon in the tall grass here. The only thing, though, is that, and I'm not sure if this applies to just Vermillion City, but I think it does, when encountering a wild Pokemon on one of the Kanto routes, the music is different. Take a listen. This also seems to be the same case for trainers in the Kanto region. When battling trainers, their music appears to be different as well. When I was battling Lieutenant Surge, his music was different too. So now as you can see, I'm in the underground path that leads to Cerulean City, although Cerulean City hasn't been implemented into the game yet. We come across Team Rocket Grunts here. They say, yeah, it seems that Scar says Saffron City locked down tight. I don't think we can get in without altering them. I'm making the text go way too fast right here. And as you can see, both of them notice me. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Don't you know it's rude to listen to other people's conversations? We'll make you pay for that. So then they battle you. Once again, they have pretty high-level Pokemon. His Muck right here actually is level 50, as you can see. But he was still pretty easy to defeat because, well, surf all day. The male Team Rocket Grunt has only 2 Pokemon, a Muck and a Sneasel. Once you defeated him, you then battled the female Team Rocket Grunt. She too has only 2 Pokemon, a Weezing and a Murkrow. Again, they're pretty easy to defeat. Well, I only say that because my Tentacruel is level 63, so if you have pretty high-level Pokemon, then they're easy to defeat, so after 2 minutes of spamming Surf, I finally defeated them. Wait, aren't you the brat who defeated the admins in Johto? No wonder you beat us. We better let the boss know you're in Kanto. Then the screen fades to black, and just like that, they disappear from existence. So you can still continue on, but Cerulean City hasn't been implemented yet, so here's what you're greeted with if you try to go through the doors. As you can see, apparently Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z, along with his shiny Charizard, are blocking the exit from the underground path that leads to Cerulean City. Yeah, so I guess that technically means Piccolo is in this game. If you try talking to him, all he says is soon. So that obviously means Cerulean City will be added into the game soon. So yeah, first Markiplier, and now Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z. I don't even know what to say at this point. It'd be kind of interesting if you could battle him at the Battle Frontier, just like how you can actually battle Markiplier at the Battle Frontier. It could happen eventually, but because of that, you can't go to Cerulean City yet, so that's pretty much all there is to the underground path at the moment. As for Route 11, there's actually no way to even get to Route 11 at the moment in the game. You can still see it, but as you can see, you got Snorlax right here blocking your way. Now, of course, you could just wake him up with a Poke Flute, but I don't think the Poke Flute has even been implemented into the game. I don't think, anyway. You could just use Sandbox Mode to get right past him, but for some reason you get stopped by an invisible wall, so that means you can't go to Route 11 in this game yet. And that's all you can really do in the Kanto region right now, so just basically battle Lieutenant Surge, and that's pretty much it. As you can see, you can't get back on the SS Aqua, but that doesn't mean you're trapped in Kanto forever. If you have a Pokemon that knows the move Fly, you can still fly back to the Johto towns. So as you can see, flying to New Bark Town from Vermillion City actually works here, so that way you can get back to the Johto region. So yeah, parts of the Kanto region are starting to be implemented into the game now. However, only Vermillion City can be explored in this version of the game right now, but probably you'll be able to explore the other cities in the Kanto region soon. As for other features they've added in this update, they did add a new Safari Zone area into this update, which is this Safari Zone area right here, I believe. Now this Safari Zone area is kind of weird because it looks like an actual city. So I'm just going up to the roof of this building, as you can see. Even weirder, I couldn't seem to encounter any wild Pokemon at all here. So I'm not sure if you can even encounter wild Pokemon here, but I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. I mean, why else would this be added to the game as a Safari Zone area? I have no idea. But that's the new Safari Zone area they added into this update. And one of the developers of Pokemon 3D already posted an image of another new Safari Zone area that might be implemented into the game soon, which is the Abandoned Power Plant. So this is actually an image of the Abandoned Power Plant Safari Zone area. Again, Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z makes an appearance in the image. From what I can tell, the Abandoned Power Plant Safari Zone area almost appears to be like a maze, just like some of the other Safari Zone areas that are already in the game. That Safari Zone area, as far as I know, is not in this version of the game, so it'll probably come in version 0.44 maybe. Now, there's a lot of other new minor features they've added into the game, such as direct trading, filtering on the PC storage system, a remade Hall of Fame screen, support for items created by game modes, shiny menu sprites for the first 174 Pokemon, 5 new Pokemon from the 6th generation, so that would be Pokemon X and Y for the 3DS, several interfaces being enhanced, and so on. But I mainly just wanted to focus on some of the major features in this video, like Vermillion City being added into the game, and the battle with Lieutenant Surge, obviously, and whatnot. And finally being able to board the SS Aqua for once. So you know what, I'm just going to let you guys find out for yourselves what those features do, because I think I'm pretty much done for now. So that's basically the version 0.43 update to Pokemon 3D. So yeah, the Kanto region is starting to be implemented into the game now. So far you can only explore Vermillion City, but that's good enough for me, so yeah. And I'm actually glad they're starting to add Pokemon from the 6th generation into the game now. Although I'm not entirely sure what they would look like exactly in this game, like what their models would look like, or maybe even what their menu sprites would look like. Well, definitely their 3D models, but anyway. I think I'm pretty much done for now, so if you want to download this game, the link's in the description. If you already have this game and want to download the update, just start up the launcher, and it should tell you that there's a new update available, and just click on download, and then you'll be on your way, so yeah. But anyway, I'm done for now, so thank you for watching. If you want, feel free to like or favorite this video or subscribe. Also, feel free to follow me on Twitter or check out my Google Plus page as I post alerts about videos I've recently uploaded to both of these places. Links to my Twitter and Google Plus account are in the description of all my videos, including this one. But that's it for now, so I'll see you guys in the next video I make. Later!